Sean Hannity is often a critic of President Obama. He thinks that he is weak. And when I say that, I don't just mean his policies or his leadership. He means physically weak. A wuss, in fact. But not Sean Hannity. He is a strong, tough man. And that's going to be demonstrated in this next clip where he shows off his workout routine on his political news show.
Back to Hannity. As all of you know, I'm not really a fan of President Obama, and I'm not just talking about his politics. Now, I'm sure you have seen this video. There's the president, his really strenuous workout and a gym routine. I think they look like 1 to 2 pound weights, and I'm not sure what this little step thing is that he does here, but it is some little step, a step up, step down, step up, step down. All right, well, guess what? That's not exactly how I roll in order to stay in shape. Now, for a couple of years, I've been doing mixed martial arts training.
Go.
That's not how he rolls.
Yeah, no, that's the most unbearable part.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's okay.
He's so hip.
Yeah.
I know.
Now, first of all, if I'm at the gym, right, which I go to the gym now, not a big deal. Let me
Yeah,
tell
that's
you.
how.
So I'm going to show you my workout regimen later.
Can you imagine filming yourself at the gym and then showing people? I mean, we could do that on the post-game show for shiggles, but can you imagine doing that during the main show? It would be absurd.
No, but that's my point, which is that, like, if you were tongue-in-cheek about this, okay, you're having fun or whatever. Right. He's not tongue-in-cheek.
He means this.
That, to John's point, that's not how I roll.
Yeah.
You idiot, you fool. What are you, John Wayne? You know, you think so tough. And if I'm at the gym, I don't make fun of people who don't lift as much as me. Like, but I'm not a conservative. Like Hannity would go back, yeah, I lift more than you, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's a dick move.
He does look super, like, manly and intimidating with that side part. Like, every time I see that haircut, I'm like, oh my God,
Yeah.
intimidating.
So for the intimidation, why don't we look at his actual workout? And when you're watching this, by the way, I want you to remember that he used the phrase, "That's not how I roll," and I want you to check to see how his hat is oriented in this next clip.
I had the great honor, distinction, and pleasure of training with former UFC champion Chuck the Iceman Liddell. And we went one-on-one during a 2-hour training session. Here's some of the highlights. So we're here in our gym with Chuck Liddell and Glenn Rubin, who's my personal sensei. As many of you know, I've been doing a lot of mixed martial arts training. I'm humbly being trained. And this man, one of the greatest ultimate fighters of all time, is here to kick my today. Chuck is known for this overhead killing knockout punch. Listen, I love you, man. I'm your biggest fan. The last thing I ever wanted, if you hit me, I'm in the hospital, right? Chances are. You know how many years it takes to build that up?
You show me the 10 best left hooks in boxing, I'll show you 10 different left hooks. I throw a lot of different left hooks. It's just my favorite one is my hardest one. It's not like your traditional, you know, here. It's actually. So I'm here, but this one I can throw it anywhere from here to here.
Once you get used to that kind of act, just learn how to do a double stick. It starts to flow. I push him once, he doesn't pick it up, right? I push him again, slaps it down. That's nice, Sean. That's pretty good. Some of the drills that we just do over and over and over again, so it becomes just a response. Left hand, that's it, and then the elbows. Good. So, you know, we do stuff like that.
I am dead if he swings. I will die today. I guess can I now say my good friend Chuck Liddell?
Yeah, how you doing?
All right, so I'm with you, and this is my fist. You can pan in on that all black and blue from pounding today.
What has he been pounding?
Oh my God.
I hope he wasn't in any German movies. Okay, so goofball, all goofballs. You know, the thing is, all of this is fine. Just like Anna said, you're doing it in a post game. You're doing how you're having fun with it.
Yeah.
You're doing a special segment with your fans, and you say, "I'm being a goofball," right? But it's cool. Chuck Liddell came and he showed me how to train and all that stuff. Then it's fun, right? But he really thinks he's a tough guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he thinks like he has a fantasy. Look at the thing that he the contrast that he showed, right? He has a fantasy of getting in a fight with Obama. First of all, he has nonstop fantasies about getting into a fight. Because he can't wait. He's like, oh, yeah, I got my sensei work me out. Oh, I'm ready.
I have nonstop
carries a
fantasies
gun.
about him getting into a fight as well. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
The first thing that frustrated me with that is again, I agree with you. You can do it in sort of a self-mocking sort of way, but I really don't think that that's what he's doing. He's sort of fake doing that. Like, first of all, he said, I went one-on-one with Chuck Liddell. No, you did not go one-on-one. He held a bag and you punched it. He probably put you in a chokehold. That might have hurt for a second. You didn't fight Chuck Liddell. People have actually fought Chuck Liddell. They went one-on-one. Those are actual strong people. He didn't do that. He didn't actually fight anyone. He trained. It's the same as a self-defense class. He punched a bag. He ran around. He put on his hoodie, his carefully selected Chris Kyle hoodie. It's just ridiculous. If you actually want to show that you're doing MMA, then actually fight someone. And by the way, he's sort of fake showing that he can mock himself by saying, "Oh, Chuck Liddell, you're gonna beat my ass." That's not actually being sort of mocking, because there's no shame in Chuck Liddell being able to beat your ass. Fight someone who nobody knows, who can still beat your ass, then I would give him credit.
The thing that I wanted to draw parallels to what he was doing with Obama to other things, right? So let's say as a woman, right, I do something similar, right? Something considered feminine, and I brag about how pretty I am. I'm so much prettier than Jane. I'm so much hotter than Jane. How lame does that sound, right?
How stupid, I know.
It sounds so stupid. So if a female anchor or reporter was doing something like that on a show, people would just completely tear her apart because it's absurd. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's just doing the male equivalent of it.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It's wrong for him to do it too. I think it sounds absurd and stupid for Hannity to say, "Oh, I'm better than Obama," and he doesn't say it straight out, but still, I mean, obviously,
he's done this before, by the way. This is not the first time he has drawn a comparison between
God.
his work. On my personal channel, he did back-to-back showing Obama's thing and showing his own thing.
He's crazy.
He's got a thing about Obama.
He keeps
apparently.
bringing it up every couple months.
He fetishizes Obama, it sounds like.
And pounding, apparently.
Yeah. And okay, one more thing. So I've had occasion to meet a couple of MMA competitors, actual competitors, people who actually do that stuff. And they're not like that. They're not very aggressive or manly or macho about what they do, because they already have it. They already have that confidence. They don't need to be upfront and out loud about that. So it's a complete contrast between the guys who actually do it and the guys who pretend to do it, like Hannity.
Super last thing. Look, you know how somebody is in a quote-unquote fight, not a physical one, and how tough they are by how they are in their own field. So, look, I give Hannity a little bit of credit because he's done well, obviously. Now, I know he parrots talking points, and that's the reason they put him on there, and et cetera. But there's probably a lot of guys who wanted to parrot talking points, and he beat them out and has a nice spot and has for a long time on Fox News. So I'll give him credit on that. But President Obama won election for President of the United States twice.
Yeah.
So it's not like a weak person gets to do that, right? So as much as I've got my problems with President Obama on his negotiations, on his real politics, et cetera, you can't say he's not tough. I mean, he took down Hillary Clinton when people thought it was, quote, impossible, right?
Yeah.
And then he destroyed John McCain, and he annihilated Mitt Romney, who you guys thought was a winner. He's always been a winner. His whole life he's a winner, right? And Obama broke him in half and said, I was wondering what would break first, your spirit or your body.